Developers Conference 2023. Today is our 4th annual NDC, and we've been doing these yearly since 2020. And this one, like all the previous ones, is going to be a massive event. We're going to be focusing obviously on software and hardware at this event. Software such as Project Ruby, Vision OS, and CardOS. You may notice a few missing there, we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, let's talk about hardware, starting with Neon Dream. Neon Dream 4 has been an incredible lineup so far, with Dream 4 and Dream 4 Plus being completely reimagined from the ground up, and Dream 4 Pro and Dream 4 Pro Plus being some of the most advanced smartphones in the world. And they come in a wide array of colors, and today we're adding a few more. Neon Dream 4 and Dream 4 Plus come in this glorious new purple color with color-matched aluminum frames. And Neon Dream 4 Pro and Dream 4 Pro Plus come in this gorgeous new indigo color with color-matched titanium frames. It's probably the most beautiful color yet. These two colors join the rest of the Neon Dream 4 lineup. So that is Neon Dream 4, and we're going to focus on Neon Dream as a whole right now, because today is going to be a historic day for Neon Dream. We're going to focus on Neon Silicon. We obviously have our Snapdragon series chipsets for Neon Silicon that's running on Neon Dream. But today, we're going to be announcing the transition away from Snapdragon to our own Neon Silicon chips. These chips will be more powerful, more smarter, more advanced, and most importantly, more efficient. If you look at the performance of our current 56 chip compared to competition, it's significantly faster. If you put Neon Silicon into play, it is a whole lot more faster than that. It's based on newest Neon architecture. It's based on the world's fastest CPU core. It's a custom-made processor designed specifically for Neon Dream. It uses our Neon J series integrated graphics as well for industry-leading graphics performance. And our first devices will launch in early 2024, and it's going to be a 1.5 year transition from early 2024 to late 2025. By then, all of our devices will be powered by Neon Silicon. Software updates will still come to Snapdragon devices until 2027 at the earliest. And we have a Neon Dev Kit to go along with this. This Dev Kit is the body of a Neon Dream 4 Plus, but one with a Neon D45M chip with 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, and a Thunderbolt 4 port. So that's our transition away from Snapdragon to Neon Silicon. This is going to be a big move for Neon Dream and the future of Neon. And that is Neon Dream. Now let's talk about Neon Watch. Neon Watch has been an incredibly advanced smartwatch, and today we're going to be redesigning it from the ground up. Here it is. This is the all-new Neon Watch. Its design is absolutely stunning. The display wraps around the edges with curved glass. And for the first time ever, it comes in two colors, black and silver. The display of Neon Watch is a 44mm 360 by 360 round display that's OLED, edge to edge, and always on display. It's covered in our Ultra Glass as well, same as Neon Dream 4 and Dream 4 Pro. For its chip, it features a new chip that we've made from the ground up, which is Neon WR1. WR1 has 3 efficiency cores, the same cores from our Neon D40M series. Features 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. This makes it the world's fastest wearable smartwatch. It also has a Neon UWB chip, and our K4 security chip. And it also now features cellular as well. And it's the world's first 5G capable smartwatch with sub-6 speeds. For health, we also put in a heart rate monitor in this watch as well. And for battery life, it features up to 24 hours of battery life and 36 hours with a battery saver. For charging this watch, it features Qi wireless charging now. So that means you can put it on wireless chargers like our Neon Powerbase, or you can even put it on the back of your Neon Dream 4 device. For durability, it again features the ultra-last technology, along with it being WR50 swim-proof and IP66 dust resistant. For software, it runs the newest version of Wear OS 3.5, and it features 4 years of software updates. So that is Neon Watch, featuring edge-shed display, the world's fastest Wear OS smartwatch with a WR1 chip, 24-hour battery life for Qi wireless charging, 2 finishes, ultra glass, 5G capable, IP6X dust resistant, and WR50 water resistant. There's no other watch like it. Neon Watch starts at just $229 for GPS variant and $279 for GPS plus cellular. So that's Neon Watch. Now let's talk about Project Ruby. We previewed Project Ruby all the way back in July of 2021. We previewed it again just this September, and today we're going to be giving you a full look at the final version of Project Ruby, along with its final name as well. We're going to be getting rid of the whole Project Ruby name and instead replacing it with something more elegant, Ruby OS. And for the naming scheme of Ruby OS releases, we're going to be going for flowers. Each and every Ruby OS release will be named after a flower. And the first version of Ruby OS to be named after a flower is Ruby OS Amaryllis. Ruby OS Amaryllis. And it features a beautiful new design. Let's take a look at it. Ruby OS Amaryllis features this beautiful new design with a floating dock, floating widgets as well. It looks great in light mode and dark mode as well. It features Linux, it's a Linux-based OS, and it supports Windows apps as well. And as you see, even the app UI is just very much stunning, with a bit of new morphism thrown in as well. And it looks great on any computer. And here's a look at the app launcher as well, now also with widgets as well. So that's a look at the design. Now let's talk about updates, software updates on Ruby OS Amaryllis. We're introducing something called Neon Security Patches, or NSPs. NSPs are small updates around 10 to 20 megabytes, and they are security-only updates. They only require a restart to install. They're entirely OTA updates and they install right in the background. So that's software updates. And for software compatibility, for CPUs, Intel can support Kaby Lake and later, AMD uses Zen and Zen Plus and later, and Apple Silicon M1 later. And for all of our Neon CPUs, any CPU in our Neon D, X, and Z lineup is supported, along with 2021 Snapdragon Series CPUs and later. For GPUs, it supports all models of Intel's Arc series, NVIDIA's GTX 9 series and later, AMD's RX 400 and later, and M1 74 and later. And again, for all of our Neon GPUs, G and GFX GPUs, and Z and ZFX GPUs, all of them are supported, J2 and later for Neon J series, and 2021 Snapdragon later for Snapdragon. So that is Ruby OS Amaryllis. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about Phone UI. Phone UI is what runs on all of our Neon devices, most recently now with Neon Dawn thrown in there. But we want a completely seamless experience from device to device. So for the first time ever, the same OS, the same look and feel on your desktop is now on your phone. That's right, we're bringing RubyOS Amaryllis to our smartphones. It's a RubyOS Amaryllis skin running on Android 14, the newest OS from Google, launching later this fall. And it looks great on just about any of our devices like Neon Dream 4, Neon Dream 4 Pro, Neon Dream SE as well. We even optimized it for its hole punch cutout at the top, Neon Dawn 3, and even our most affordable device, Neon Dawn SE, and our foldable as well, Neon Dream 4 Fold. We also have a major new feature coming to these devices called Desktop Mode. This is only coming to Neon Dream 4 Pro, Dream 4 Ultra, and Dream 4 Full modes, but it's going to be a really game-changing mode. For the first time ever, you can use your Neon Dream 4 Pro, Dream 4 Pro Plus, Dream 4 Fold, or Dream 4 Ultra as an entire computer. You can run an entire desktop OS if you plug your Neon Dream 4 device into a monitor. It's really advanced. It's a full desktop experience, and your phone acts like a trackpad and a keyboard. It supports up to two 6K displays as well. And we even have something special for Neon Dream 4 Fold. Thanks to its bigger display, we figured out some extra functionality with this. And by extra functionality, we mean that you can run the entire desktop OS right on your Neon Dream 4 Fold's 8.9-inch display. It's really advanced. It still works with external displays, but thanks to Neon Dream 4 Fold's two USB-C ports along with its built-in display, you can have up to 3 displays connected to this. It is really advanced. So that is desktop mode. Again, it's only coming to Neon Dream 4 Pro, Dream 4 Pro Plus, Dream 4 Ultra, and Dream 4 Fold. We think this is going to be a game changer. For software support, all of our devices that currently support Android 13 and Phone UI will support Android 14 with RubyOS Amaryllis. Including our oldest 2020 devices will also be getting this OS. Including devices such as our original Neon Dream, Neon Flip, and Neon Dawn devices. It's really incredible. From now on, our policy for updates is like this: at least 4 years of guaranteed Android updates, with NSPs being issued for at least 2 additional years, giving you a total of at least 6 years of total support. This is the best Android update policy yet, with other companies giving you only around 5 years total. With us giving us 6 years, this is by far the best update policy for Android ever. For release of RubyOS Amaryllis, a developer beta is coming out today, public beta in June, late June, and a release sometime in August. So that is RubyOS Amaryllis. Now let's talk about Vision OS. Vision OS is what runs on our Neon Reality headset, and most recently with our Neon Glass. And today we're introducing next generation version, Vision OS 3. And it's been completely redesigned. Let's take a look at it. Vision OS 3 has been completely redesigned with this entire new home screen UI with RubyOS icons and widgets. It looks great into an plaster mode where you can have your icons overlaid on the real world, or again, you can put your own wallpaper on there as well, like a RubyOS Amaryllis wallpaper. It has RubyOS icons and a full RubyOS UI on your face. It's all based on Android 14 as well. So it has the Play Store and Android apps as well, but it also has Linux apps and Windows apps as well, so you can use those on your face as well. And this also supports Neon security patches as well, or MSPs. So that's design and apps. Now let's talk about a new feature called Display Mode. This is only for Neon Reality, but we think it's really cool. You can use your Neon Reality as a full accessory for your full RubyOS Amaryllis desktop. Now what do we mean by that? Well, you can use your Neon Reality headset as an external display for your RubyOS Amaryllis desktop. It is incredible. It supports arrow gestures, but it also supports mouse and keyboard input. So that's display mode. It's a really cool feature coming to Neon Reality. And that is VisionOS 3. A beta is going to be available today, public beta in late June, and release in August. It supports all models of Neon Reality, both models, the 4th gen and 2nd gen, and Neon OS. So that is VisionOS. Now let's talk about Neon Card. Last year was a big year for Neon Card. We introduced Neon Card Series 2, along with our cheaper version Neon Card Series 1. And today we're introducing the next generation Neon Card that is more fun than ever. Let's take a look.
I've got all the flavors wrapped in pretty paper. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some, give me some. Yum, yum, yum.
This is Neon Card Series 3. For its design, Neon Card Series 3 features a thinner bezel going all the way around. That's 10% thinner than the previous gen. It's 1.7mm thin bezels. And it comes in a wide array of colors. Black, silver, purple, blue, product red, and a gorgeous yellow color. And let's talk about the magnetic stripe. The magnetic stripe has been essential to the Neon Card for years, and on the Neon Card Series 3 we've actually color matched it to your specific color Neon Card. But today, we're also introducing a version of Neon Card Series 3 that doesn't have a magnetic stripe. This version is entirely reliant on NFC, MST, and tap to pay. By 2024, next year, all Neon Card models will no longer have a magnetic stripe. And by 2028, the magnetic stripe will be fully phased out on Neon Card. Back to the topic of design, the Neon Card Series 3 is also IP68 water and dust resistant, that's time for 4 meters for 30 minutes. So that's design. Now let's talk about its display. It's a 3.6-inch display that's OLED with 568 pixels per inch, 500 nits of brightness, a 1 to 60 Hz refresh rate, which is always on. It is now covered in our Ultra Glass technology. It's a matte Ultra Glass now as well, so it is more scratch resistant and hides fingerprints better and anti-reflective. And it also features our in-display fingerprint scanner that covers the whole display just like on Neon Green. Now let's talk about its performance. It features our new Y3 SiP. Y3 features a 3-core CPU that's all high efficiency cores. It's the same cores as the Neon D40M series. It's a 3-core GPU with 4 gigs of RAM and our 3rd gen Neon UWB chip, along with our K4 security chip as well, and it also features 32 gigs of storage. It's 50% faster compared to the Neon Card Series 2. And it also has end-to-end encrypted transactions thanks to the K4 security chip. Now let's talk about the camera on the back. The camera on the back is a 12 megapixel sensor that's an f1.7 aperture, a ring flash, back microphone for the first time ever, and a 4-element lens. This is a challenge for a card that's so thin, around 4mm thin, to fit a 4-element lens there. And it's 4K 30 FPS video as well. For charging, it supports wireless charging as well. And for first time ever, it supports Qi2 wireless charging. Qi2 is magnetic charging, and so you can put on devices like a MagSafe charger and charge your Neon Card. It's really cool. For battery life, it features 20-hour battery life or 30 hours with a battery power saver. And so that is Neon Card Series 3 with 6 colors, Qi2 wireless charging, no magnetic stripe option, IP68 water and dust resistant, 20-hour battery life, 1.7mm bezels, Ultra Glass, Y3 SiP, and ColorOS 2. Neon Card Series 3 starts at just $99 with no magnetic stripes. That's $30 cheaper the Neon Card Series 2. And if you want the magnetic strip, it's the same price, $129. And we're keeping Neon Card Series 1 in the line, but now in gorgeous new product ready finish, and now even cheaper at $59. So this is our new Neon Card lineup with Neon Card Series 1 at $59 and Neon Card Series 3 at $99. And that is Neon Card. Now let's talk about the OS, CardOS. CardOS is obviously what runs and powers Neon Card. And today, with CardOS 3, we're going to be making it a whole lot more accessible than ever with a whole lot of new cards. Last year we added licenses such as Arizona licenses and home keys as well. And today we're adding new cards such as hotel key cards as well. They now be put on your Neon Card. And we're also adding car key cards as well. Car key cards such as Tesla. Tesla now has support for Neon Card. You can use our Neon Card to unlock your Tesla. And you can also share keys now as well. In fact, you can even receive keys from Apple Wallet. So that is cards. Now let's talk about payments. We're adding a new feature called Terminal Mode. Terminal Mode allows you to use your Neon Card as a payment terminal for other devices. It is really cool. It's fully contactless payments and works with retailers. Terminal Mode is only available on Neon Card Series 2 and new Neon Card Series 3, but we think it's going to be a game changer. So that is Terminal Mode. And for the OS base, it's based on Android 14 as well. So that is CardOS 3. The beta is going to be available today, celebrated in late June, and released in August. And that's CardOS. And that is our update on Neon Card. Now, next up, we have an entire new product category we're entering today. And that has to do with Wi-Fi routers. Yes, Wi-Fi routers. We support Wi-Fi standards such as Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E. These are the new Wi-Fi standards, the current Wi-Fi standards. But there's a new Wi-Fi standard on the horizon, which of course is Wi-Fi 7. And today, we have a new Neon Wi-Fi router built entirely for Wi-Fi 7. Here it is. This is Neon Internet. Internet features a beautiful design, heavily inspired by our Neon TV. It's made entirely of 100% recycled water bottles. In the back, it's really thin with a white design and all this I/O. It's the world's smallest Wi-Fi 7 router. For connectivity, its Wi-Fi chip is the Qualcomm Fast Connect 7800, which supports Wi-Fi 7 or the new 802.11be standard. It features 5.8 gigabits per second Wi-Fi speeds and only 2 millisecond latency. And it also supports the latest Bluetooth standard 5.3. And it also supports the new Matter standard as well, which means it can work with any compatible device. And it also has Thread support as well. And back with its I/O, it features a USB-C port for power, a LAN port for connecting other devices, a WAN port for connecting to your ISP, and a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port, which is used for, again, connecting to other devices for extra functionality. So that is Neon Internet. With it being the world's smallest Wi-Fi 7 router, 5.8 gigabits per second, peak speed with Qualcomm Fast Connect 7800, 100% recycled water bottles, its material, Matter and Thread support, Bluetooth 5.3, and all this great I/O. Neon Internet starts at just $199, making it the most affordable Wi-Fi 7 router as well. So that is Neon Internet. Now, we've gone through all of this stuff, but there is one thing missing from this NDC, from last year's NDC, and that is any mention of Xbox and PlayStation parity consoles. You know, we want to create our own products. We do not want to imitate other brands anymore now. And so that's why today we're announcing another transition. Today we're announcing the transition away from our Xbox parity and PlayStation consoles to our own Neon computers. This is a big transition, but why are we doing it? You see, while we have great products right now, we envision some incredible products in the future, and we do not want to build them with our current Xbox and PlayStation branding. We want to create systems that we've always wanted to create, and that's why we're doing this. These systems will not just be focused on gaming anymore. They'll be focused also on content creation as well. Will they still be able to play games? Content creation is also going to be a focus for them as well. And they all run on RubyOS and Amaryllis as well, which is built from the ground up around these new devices. And there's also a Neon development kit for these as well. This Neon development kit is the Xbox Series 3T body, but with a Neon D47Z chip, Neon J5 graphics, 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, 512 gig SSD, and most importantly, a RubyOS Amaryllis beta. And here's a demo of this as well. So here's a familiar RubyOS Amaryllis desktop. Let me go ahead and click on the app launcher, and let me go into settings. As you can see, we're in a Neon development platform with the D47Z, J5 graphics, and 32 gigs of memory. So that is a quick little demo of that. Now, in about a year from now, the transition will be completed. Yes, only a 1 year transition. We plan to finish this transition in 1 year. We plan to replace all of our current products with brand new products. As you made a greatly simplified lineup. Updates will still come for Xbox PlayStation consoles up until 2026. And these devices will all be powered by Neon Silicon, all running RubyOS. And the first in-house Neon computer will be released by the end of this year. So that is our major transition from our Xbox consoles and PlayStation to Neon computers. This is going to be a big transition, and we can't wait for you to see what we have in store. So what a day. Let's recap. We introduced new colors for our Neon Dream 4 and Dream 4 Pro devices, purple and indigo. We announced the transition away from Clouddragon to Neon Silicon. We introduced a completely redesigned, beautiful Neon watch. A full final look at RubyOS Amaryllis. RubyOS Amaryllis coming to our smartphones. Vision OS 3 completely redesigned from the ground up. Neon Card Series 3 with many fun new colors, much faster, and Neon Card Series 1 now in red. Card OS 3 with amazing features such as terminal mode and card key cards. Neon AirNet, the smallest Wi-Fi 7 router, most affordable Wi-Fi 7 router in the world, and our amazing transition away from our Xbox and PlayStation consoles to our Neon computers. This is going to be a massive year to look forward to for Neon. A very historic year to look forward to for Neon as well. We cannot wait to show you what else we have in store for this year, and so thank you for joining us. See you next time.